Hi guys, it's finally time for me to address my project ban. Yeah, so I actually have my mic on now because I filmed my empties portion ahead of time and my mic was plugged in but it was off the entire time, so that was really awesome. So I'm finally gonna talk about my project pan. My first update went like kind of viral, like 3.2 million views. That's a lot. Like that was 3.2 million more than I expected, and it was super exciting. It took me so long to like actually talk about it now just because I feel like, I don't know, I didn't have too much to say, but April this month I had so many empties that I feel like I just have to talk about it, and just, you know, if I'm gonna talk about my empties, I might as well talk about just all of my project pan. So this is going to be like an update video where I talk about, you know, the products that I've been tracking. I'm not going to talk about my previous empties just because it's a while ago and I don't have those products anymore, and I really don't want to go through my gallery and like, you know. Also, yeah, since I'm talking, like that's why my mic is in frame, and I hope that's not annoying, and I also hope this mic is good because, to be honest, I feel like it's like the same quality as my phone mic, so I don't know. Okay, the first product that I start off all my project pan updates with, I try to do it in the same order every time, is the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Sailor. I love this. I've had this for years. I don't even remember when I bought this. I think when I bought this, they were doing like a sale saying that these were shades that they were gonna like not bring back ever. I'm pretty sure you can still buy Sailor now though, so I don't know what that was about. I don't know if they just like brought it back or what. I love this type of color. It's like a taupey base and then the shimmer is like blue. I love anything with like a blue shimmer. And I'm so excited. Like you can see so much of the pan now. It's definitely like, it's pretty hard panned, so it's kind of hard to swatch. Like it just swatches like shit now. It's perfect for every day if I just want to like have something on my eyelids, just brighten up my eyes. It kind of looks like it's cracking right there. Maybe after I did that aggressive swatch. Next, I have a bronzer. So I kept switching between my Physicians Formula bronzer and then this Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil. This is like smaller than the mini one. This is like a tester, or I don't know, like I got this at Marshall's, I'm pretty sure, so long ago, and like it just looks like I haven't touched it at all. I think it's because my bronzer brush is so like fluffy. It's taking off, you know, like an entire layer, so it's not like you can see a good like divot. That's what I'm telling myself, but to be honest, I don't really use bronzer that much, so I feel like that's the real reason why you don't really see anything. Every time I take a picture for the update, I try to angle it in every which way to see like, oh, can you see the divot here or here or here? And it's like, girl, just stop trying. Like it's oh, see? You can see it. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. It still smells good. After all this time, it still smells like sweet chocolate. Like it's super, oh, okay, it kind of just looks like my skin color. It's like lighter. That swatch just was more bronzer than I have ever put on my face this month, I think. Maybe in the summer, I'll try to do more bronzy looks, and maybe I'll hit pan one day. Okay, next product I have is the Charlotte Tilbury Pressed Powder. Hi. And I have the shade 1 Fair, the lightest one. This is the mini, obviously. It is so cute, and you can clearly see a little bend here, and that's because I like to use these little mini Real Techniques sponges, and I just like tap it or wipe it, and then I had it on my skin. Might as well use some. It has beautiful blurring powder, yes. Beautiful blurring power. I love this. It is so good. I don't know if I'll ever buy the big one though, and honestly I shouldn't even be thinking about that because clearly this mini is not gonna be finished anytime soon. Haven't been using it too recently because I just bought a new powder, the About Face one. I was so excited. I really wanted to try pink powder because that's kind of what's been trending, and also because a lot of my concealers now are super yellow, like a little too yellow, so I needed something to like tone it down, and the pink powder is perfect. So I haven't been using this too much, only for like the occasional touch-up. Next, I have the e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray, and a little update. I put this, it's backwards, but I put this note for myself to stop shaking it because I just don't like this. Like, I've been using it for a while. I really tried to like this product, but I just don't. It makes my face like sticky. I don't know. It's called setting spray. I feel like it should be called like fixing spray because it really does melt the products in, but it also melts the product off my face. Like I will spray this on and then I'll touch my face and then there will be makeup on my finger. So I've stopped shaking it so I don't have like the oil part in the spray that's going on my face. And just this bottom part, it's not bad. Like, I use it every day, and I mean, my hand is still like oily. I feel like my other setting sprays don't do that as badly as this one. So yeah, would not recommend this. So excited to just finish it and then throw the oil away. Like, I don't like this. The mist is pretty nice. It's very fine. Like, could you even see that? But I don't really like the product, so I hope to finish it soon. Next is my Clinique Black Honey. I am wearing it. Actually, my lip combo is the stuff in my project pan. I keep embarrassing myself and exposing myself for having way too many lip products because I never use this. And the amount here stays the same every single month. I do an update. I love the color of this, but the formula is just so thin. I just prefer to use other stuff like the lip tints I have, the other lipsticks. They're just more nourishing feeling, and this is just so thin on the lips. I have to put something on top of it, and that just makes me not want to use it. I mean, I feel like you can see my progress when I roll it down. Like, it's pretty far down in there. Like, this was the viral lip for such a long time, and I was so excited when I got it, and I used it so much when it was so popular. And I feel like now I don't use it that much, which is kind of dumb because it's like, why am I not using it just because it's not popular? Or like, why did I gas this product up so much when it came out? Because it's really not anything that special. Next is my Summer Fridays Iced Coffee Lip Balm. This is so hard to track just because, like, even though it is mostly empty, sometimes the air like gets trapped in between products, so it's kind of hard to tell like where my product actually ends. Like, see here, it looks like it's halfway, but I'm sure there's more air up here, because at least the first time I took a picture and tracked it, my finger was like up here or something, but I might have just tracked it wrong the first time because it really feels like there's a lot left. Are they different? Now I don't even know. Like, see, the iced coffee one's bigger. I swear. It is bigger, it is rounder. I mean, they feel basically the same on the lips, but I'm just being picky. But yeah, this is my favorite scent. It smells like, I wouldn't say an iced coffee, it smells like a caramel latte, which is like, that's kind, could be an iced coffee, so. Oh, it also reminds me of summer because I got this in the summer and I was using it all summer, and that was such a good time in my life, so this makes me really happy every time I use it. Next is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I got this for Christmas many years ago. My mom got me this and I was so excited. This was like at the top of my wish list. This was a primer that I wanted to try so bad. And now every primer is like this. Like, there's so many primers that are like this jelly sticky formula. Milk was like the first to do it, and this packaging is so cool. It just looks pretty. I used so little of it. I don't know. I thought I used way more, but maybe because this is so wide that like it just moves up a little slower. I will say though, recently I've been liking primers that smooth out my skin more. I've been obsessed with having my pores like totally smoothed out, and I feel like gripping primers don't really do that, but I've been using this every day to try to get more use out of it. Next, I have the Glow Recipe Plum Plump Hyaluronic Cream. This is like their moisturizer, and I use this multiple times on my skin where I would use it for a while, I would break out, and I would stop using it and it would go away, and then I would give it another chance and it would break me out yet again. So I have stopped using this on my face. I started using it on my body only, and I think it's breaking my body out too. Like, that's crazy. What is in this? That maybe I'm like allergic to something in this. I don't know, because I had their the serum version of this, and that was like fine for my skin, I think, but this one just breaks me out. And then I started getting like little pimples on my back and my chest, and I think it's from this. So I don't know, I guess I'm just using this on my arms and legs, but I feel like this is like just a couple more uses and this will be done. Next, I have these products that I can't really track. So in my most recent project pan, I did not include pictures of these just because, like, how do you even track tubed products like this? Right after I finished the L'Oreal mascara, I started using my Maybelline Firework. So my friend suggested this one to me, and I'm wearing it today. I feel like this is hit or miss. Like, sometimes my lashes look super good, and then sometimes they just, like, maybe these lashes look better on camera, but it was so clumpy when I just put it on earlier. I had to brush it out so many times for it to look like this. I do like it sometimes, but I feel like this one's a little bit too much. So I want to finish this, and then I do have the Benefit like Bad Gal mascara. I've never tried that one, so I'm excited to open that and try it once this one is done. I think I'm gonna try to just have one mascara open at a time. I feel like that is realistic. But yeah, this is not bad, but probably wouldn't repurchase. The new Maybelline like bubble mascara, that one looks really intriguing to me. Like, the wand looks like something I would really like. I don't love these like plastic bristles. They're just so small. I feel like that's what makes my lashes like clump together so much, because there's just so much product in between the tiny short little bristles. And then finally I have the NYX brow glue. This is in dark brown. Oh my god, I thought I would just say the shade in the back. It's right here. Dark brown. I'm wearing it today. Lately I've been using this first. I used to do pomade first and then brow gel, but lately I've been doing the tinted brow gel first just to keep the hair in place, and then just filling it in with pomade, and I've been really liking it. I feel like my brows turn out like not as dark as they would if I did it the other way around, and this is pretty good. Like, it holds my hairs in place pretty well, whereas I'll talk about it later. The Maybelline one, that one, it tints very well, but it doesn't hold my hair. But yeah, that is my April 2025 project pan update. I hope that was interesting. I hope, I don't know, I feel like I blink a lot when I talk, so I hope that wasn't distracting. I know it is in my empties clip, so yeah, I'm sorry. Hi guys, okay, let's talk about my April empties. I don't have like the actual bottles, the actual empties, but I just want to talk about them, and you may see me look off my screen. That's because my laptop is here and I have like an Excel of all the products and whether I would repurchase them and some other notes that I have. So I just want to talk about them because April, I have a lot of empties and I feel so good about it. So let's just talk about them. And that's why my mic is in frame, because
guys, I am editing and the mic isn't even freaking on. What the hell? Okay, and here I'm like doing some freaking ASMR, but you can't even hear a thing because it's just using my phone mic because my mic isn't even on.
On April 3rd, very early in the month, I finished the Estee Lauder 2-in-1 foam cleanser. It was pretty good. It lasted me a very long time. Would I repurchase this? I would say yes. This cleanser surprisingly worked very well, and I say surprisingly because foam cleansers typically dry out my skin a lot. I have normal to dry skin. I really only get oily like here. After using it, my skin feels very clean but not dried out, which is perfect. So on April 3rd, I also finished the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Tinted Brow Styling Gel. I had this product for a very, very long time. I honestly could have thrown it out like way longer ago. I was just trying to get the most out of it. I don't know why. I think just because it was so pigmented, it had so much product that I feel like even when it dried out, I feel like I could still keep using it. So basically it's just a brow gel that tints your brows. It's just darker. I feel like it has no holding power. It doesn't hold my brow hairs up at all. Sometimes it was a great product. Like, if I just wanted to have my brows be darker, then I could just brush that on and run out the door. When I first got it, it was way too dark, way too pigmented, and as it dried out, it was a better product. So would I repurchase it? I'm gonna say no. It was pretty messy, kind of hard to work with, especially in the beginning. and doesn't really do any justice for my brows when they're not plucked to my liking. And I just prefer other brow products like pencils, even pomade, and like a clear brow gel I prefer. Okay, day after that, April 4th, I finished the Heroin Make Micro Mascara in brown. I've had this for a really long time. Whatever you purchase it, I don't know. I think it really depends on the makeup that you do. It has the thinnest applicator. I mean, that's why it's called the Heroin Make Micro Mascara. It really is micro. It's like the smallest eyelash applicator I have ever seen. This is the first brown mascara I've ever tried too, and at first I didn't really like it. At first I thought it was too light and I just prefer black, but over time I like to use it more and more, especially with a brown eyeliner too. And you guys know I love brown eyeliner. The mascara doesn't really voluminize, and that's what I don't really like about it. I prefer a mascara that volumizes more. The staying power is pretty good and it holds the lash curl up super well. One thing I will say, because the applicator is so thin and so small, and my eyelashes are, you know, I don't have that many and they're also very thin, sometimes it was hard to put on because I would apply it, and because the applicator is so thin and it doesn't really voluminize, it barely touched my eyelashes. Like, it would just move them up, and I would so often in the beginning, before I really learned how to work around that, I got the mascara all over my eyelids all the time, and it was pretty annoying. So I would consider buying it again, but for now I put I don't know on the spreadsheet. Okay, April 8th, I finished another mascara, the L'Oreal Lash Paradise, the waterproof one. So all drugstore mascaras or American mascaras, I have to buy the waterproof one because it holds my lash curl. Would I repurchase this? Yes, and I already have. The L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara, I was on like my second or third tube of that. My favorite mascara of all time is definitely the Too Faced Better Than Sex, and the L'Oreal Lash Paradise is the best dupe out there. Yeah, I would definitely recommend that mascara. It was beautiful. It literally took over the beauty community when it came out as the Too Faced dupe, and it definitely is that. It's worth all the hype, I think. That same day, I also finished the Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape Concealer. I was basically already scraping the sides of the tube. It's a pretty good concealer. The shade of it was also perfect. I forget which shade I have. Light medium sand, something like that. It really just sits on the skin very beautifully. I feel like it doesn't emphasize texture. It really melts into the skin. I like the shade of it. It is kind of expensive though, so on the spreadsheet I do have yes, I would repurchase, but concealer is like one of my favorite products in makeup to purchase, so I don't think I'm gonna repurchase it anytime soon. And also because I have a lot of concealer still, I'm not letting myself buy anymore. Oh, I forgot to mention, I think this is my second tube of the Tarte concealer, so yeah, I do really like it. And then April 14th, I finished the Soap and Glory body lotion. I know that's like a body product, not really a beauty product, but I finished it. I was like scraping the edges of the bottle. I stored it upside down and everything. Would I repurchase it? Yes, I think this is my third bottle of that lotion. I love the scent. I love the formula. It feels lightweight and doesn't feel heavy on the skin, and that's what I love in a moisturizer. So I actually finished one more product, and that is the Dove Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. And this is, I don't even know what number bottle this is. I've repurchased this shampoo so many times. It is my favorite anti-dandruff shampoo. I feel like some other ones are a little too drying and too strong for my scalp, but this one is like perfect. I don't have like a sensitive scalp by any means, but my scalp is definitely, it gets oily really fast, and I do have dandruff if I don't use this shampoo over a longer period of time. Would I repurchase it? Absolutely yes. I already have so many times before, but currently I will not repurchase it because I just want to finish all my shampoos. Just wanted to add that because I did finish this and I forgot. So yeah, that's the end of my April empties. I don't think I'm going to be finishing any more products this month. I am filming this earlier and ahead of time because I currently have time to film and I fear I will get busy soon, so that's why I'm filming this part now. Yeah, those were all my April empties. Hope that was enjoyable to watch. Should I do an outro? Like, I've never planned an outro before, but yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye, the video's over.